Tonight we're at the Wizo Miami Kosher Food and Wine event. It is a fun party. It is Miami style. There are a lot of wines to try. There are a lot of companies putting some of their best foot forwards. There's a lot of celebrity kosher chefing. There's a lot of just fun people. Thank you, Wizo. This is KFWE Miami 2022 still. Chef Yos is a kind of popular stand-in for one or two videos at some point in time. Chef Yos, what are you doing here tonight and who are you representing?
I'm here representing myself and the great company that I represent, Kosher.com. We have some amazing beef products here and some Sour Spring chicken, pasture chicken. We have chicken croquettes with a guava barbecue sauce. We have a marble and grain beef tartare served with an egg yolk gel, black truffles, and a garlic dust. And last but not least, we have a black truffle risotto nigiri with a Denver steak and a little bit of wasabi cream on top.
What is Kosher.com?
Kosher.com is a website for all your high quality, amazing kosher needs. So think kosher gourmet products from beef, bison, veal, lamb, fish, pantry products that I curate myself, like stuff that's not in the kosher market but is kosher and you want to use it, that kind of stuff.
I want to have. Mr. J. Bucksbaum, I proffer a lot of respect because you are a very important person in this sphere that we are in. It's important for Wizo to have a connection to the people who run the wine part. You run the wine part in a fantastical way, just everywhere.
I'm with the Royal Wine Herzog family. We're sponsors of the wine portion. Wizo, a very, very important charity and cause, is really running this to support that charity and cause. There are over 50 wineries here and probably 30 plus winemakers. So if you missed it this year, because it is sold out, you can't come anymore. But if you missed it this year, make sure you get tickets for next year. And it was sold out early this year.
Amen, Sella. Thank you to Wizo. This is really, it's a very cool vibe. It's a very cool place. And you get to meet the pillars of the industry. Thank you.
Make sure you really check out Tripping Kosher because they really bring exciting new Tripping Kosher stuff to the community. Very important. You're doing a very important job.
I am standing here with a wonderful woman, Ms.
Valérie Roussel.
And you are?
From Provence, from France. I just came on purpose for the event.
And you are the owner of?
Château Roubine, which is a cru glacé in the Côte de Provence.
Has your family owned it the whole time? Because it's a cru glacé. How long is that officially?
14th century. And you have all the range of the bottles over there. Very successfully in the US and in Miami in particular.
How long have you been in the kosher atmosphere?
6 years.
6 years, and how has it been working?
Very successful. It's crazy. It's something very crazy. We can't even believe it. It's growing year after year. It's becoming bigger and bigger. It's very impressive.
We're here in the Miami party. We're standing here with Elon, who is what?
I am the restaurant guy for the last 20 years. Covering the industry, marketing, consulting. I've been working with Wizo for about 10 years since they started something like this, and they do an amazing job. You know, Women's International Zionistic Organization, you might not know what that is. They help people in Israel, children who are less fortunate. So kudos to them. This is all for charity. So we thank Wizo for putting it together, and they should do this for many years.
Amen, Salah.
Amen.
What should we be eating tonight?
Some donuts over here. Want to go into Hanukkah?
Amichai Lurie is a fantastic winemaker in a biblical winemaking spot. If I were to taste something, to try one thing, perhaps just a sip, which one am I trying tonight?
The Petit Verdot is very, very special wine. We started making it only in 2017. Something to look forward to. So I know people are used to drinking a Cabernet or a blend, and a single varietal Petit Verdot is not very common, but it's worth it. Trust me, you won't regret it.
Blood, sweat, and tears tastes delicious. Are you open? I know.
So the Petit Verdot is so good that the first sip makes you taste the second sip before you even talk.
My name is Esty Welby. I have a cooking show on Kosher.com, or you can find me on Instagram at Cooking with Tantrums, one word. And I just like to cook. Really easy recipes, and I just like to have a good time, and I like sharing it with people. On my business card it says Esty Welby, food lover. Is it good? No, I swear to God. If you have to narrow it down, that's really what it comes down to. If you love food enough, then you can teach anyone anything.
Maybe time for a new card. My business card says CW Silverberg. I'm a professional.
It's great. But you sound like you're trying to convince people of that. Try professional lover. Actually, that doesn't sound good at all. You can find me on Facebook. The cooking group that everyone loves is called I Don't Cook, But I Give Out Recipes. On Instagram at Cooking with Tantrums. And on Kosher.com on my show called Easy Does It.
Introduce yourself.
Amazing, it's Elgie.
Elgie, it's just Elgie.
I'd love to talk more, but my glass is still empty.
Hi, I'm Ben Shapiro, co-founder of Daily Wire, host of The Ben Shapiro Show. Wizo does amazing work on behalf of the state of Israel and on behalf of those who love Israel. Zionism obviously stands at the heart of what it means to be Jewish, and Wizo knows that, and they express that better than any other organization.
Sir Kevin Freeman is in charge of Dr. Kevin Freeman Events. It is a boutique wine and consulting service for your party.
Yes, I am, and it's great to be here. It's great to see you outside Baltimore. I love you. You're doing great things. Keep it up. L'chaim, everyone.
I'm going to let this man introduce himself, but I've been following this story. This is the camera. I'm Chaim, and you are?
I'm Litvin, Bourbon Rabbi.
The Bourbon Rabbi. It's not just a name, something about it. Tell us the story.
So I have my own brand of bourbon here. We have 2 bourbons here tonight. We have a regular bourbon at 115 proof, which is a gematria of Chazak. Nice and strong. We have another one that's got a honey finish on it, down to 100 proof.
So, bourbon is made in a certain area of the world. Where is it made?
Most people think it has to be made in Kentucky, but it's actually not true. It has to be made in America. Most bourbon is made in Kentucky, but not all of it is.
Where do you live is part of the fascinating story.
I live in Louisville, Kentucky, and have my factory there as well, just outside of Louisville. And we make bourbon all day long.
We grew up on the same soil.
Man.
Yeah, we know each other in a certain kind of way. Amen. This is L'chaim OG.
We're here for L'chaim Meats. It's a L'chaim situation, kosher food and wine festival, so a lot of L'chaims happening. But I would say the highest level of L'chaims are right here. We got Glock Kosher Bison from the farm to the table.
L'chaim OG, the next album drop when?
Hanukkah. We're working on it. We're working on it.
So my name is Jonathan Dadoun. I live in Eretz Israel. I come here for the event just to represent L'chaim Meats. I'm taking care of everything that has to do with marketing, social media, digital, and so on. But here we have our bison, and it's here to save our hearts and to give us the flavor that we have in meat. Bison is recommended by the American Heart Association. This is something unbelievable. When you eat meat, in the Jewish world, we eat a lot of meat. Meat is not good for our hearts. So here we're looking at giving the people a food that is going to be good for them.
I'm standing here with Gabe Geller.
So Vitkin Winery from Israel, one of the best boutique wineries in Israel. Very special wines that people absolutely must get to know. This is the Israeli Journey White. It's a great Mediterranean blend. There is all sorts of great varieties in here. Colombar, Grenache Blanc, Chenin Blanc, Viognier, Gewürztraminer. Really a very original, very unique wine. So, Vitkin Winery, Israeli Journey White, L'chaim.
My name is Jonathan Ogden, wine supervisor here at the Total Wine Aventura. It is an amazing marketplace for wine here in Aventura, and the kosher wine market is so important to us at Total Wine. Such a big market for kosher wine here in Aventura, certainly around the country. We're the largest independent wine retailer in the country, and we're proud to be here learning about all of these wines, being able to taste all of these wines, and bring that education back to our customers, our kosher customers at Total Wine. There is power in that kosher marketplace, and we love to respect that.
L'chaim.
L'chaim.
am Tammy Friedman, and I just want to say that we're so honored and we're so happy to be here to support Wizo. What an incredible organization. We're so proud of everyone that works so hard to raise money for Wizo, and you should give to Wizo, and you should continue to support all their causes because they do amazing, amazing work.
Okay.
Okay,
Go. What a great time I'm having at this event. It all supports Wizo, the Women's International Zionist Organization. They do incredible work. This isn't my first Wizo event, been to several, and the people there are amazing. And whoever's not here is missing something really terrific. Great food, great wine, great people, great experience, all for an amazing cause.
Wizo invited us out here to learn more about their organization, to talk to people about the organization, to understand how great the work that they do is. They are an almost 100-year-old organization that is just committed to doing good in the Zionist part of the world. KFWE is a grand old party around the world. Miami has a very special vibe about it. This has been KFWE Miami 2022. Wizo. This has been Wizo KFWE Miami JW Marriott 2022.
Hello.